Hello YouTube, my name is your old team support Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So with all the Black Ops 4 news that's been going around recently, it's easy to miss other things that are happening in the gaming industry, even things that are happening in other parts of the Call of Duty franchise, because while the entire community has been focused on Call of Duty World War II and Black Ops 4, in the background, Infinity Ward has been rebuilding their team with members that helped create Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2. So a quick recap for those who don't know the entire backstory. In 2009, Infinity Ward released Modern Warfare 2. Shortly after that, the co-founders of the studio, Jason West and Vince Zampella, they had a huge falling out with Activision, which caused them to be fired, and they ended up bringing most of the original Infinity Ward staff with them. Like, the entire staff pretty much quit, and they went on to form Respawn Entertainment, which left Activision to pick up the pieces and rebuild Infinity Ward from the ground up, which is why so many studios are credited with the creation of Modern Warfare 3. Well, over at Respawn, the old Infinity Ward staff went to work on creating Titanfall and Titanfall 2, and even though both of those games were great in their own right, they weren't the massive success that EA was hoping for, and so now the studio has been contracted to work on a new Star Wars game. That's the last we heard about Respawn until recently. It was uncovered by people on Reddit that several key members of Respawn have left and decided to rejoin Infinity Ward to help them with their new game. Jeffrey Smith was the multiplayer designer for Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2. He helped design 19 multiplayer maps, and now he is back at Infinity Ward as the multiplayer design director. We have Joel Emsley, who was the lead character artist for Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2. He's now back at Infinity Ward as the studio art director, and Mark Grigsby was the lead animator for Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2, and he's now back at Infinity Ward as the animation director. Now, those are the three old school Infinity Ward people who have returned, but they brought with them 5 other members from Respawn, including the senior game designer, their senior environmental artist, as well as a couple of producers, right? So the big question on everybody's mind right now is, what exactly is this new Infinity Ward staff working on, right? The obvious game on everybody's mind is Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, but maybe they're working on Modern Warfare 4, maybe they're working on a Ghost 2, we really have no idea. There is no official word on what the studio is working on. If history is any indicator, then we are only a year and a half away from Infinity Ward releasing their new game, but what's interesting is we have heard several times from the folks over at Treyarch that Black Ops 4 is designed to last for many years to come, which is something we've never heard from a Call of Duty developer before, and with this news involving Infinity Ward, people are starting to wonder if maybe the two are related. Is it possible that Infinity Ward is going to be taking an extra year to finish creating their game? It would make sense after the, I don't want to call it a flop because it actually sold pretty well, but let's just say Infinite Warfare wasn't the most well-received Call of Duty in the history of the franchise. Maybe they're taking an extra year to rework things and rethink things. We did learn last year that after the launch of Infinite Warfare, around 20 members of the Infinity Ward staff were laid off, and now they're bringing back a bunch of members from the original team. That's definitely pretty interesting, but that's just hearsay, that's just rumor and speculation right now. It's entirely possible that they will just continue on with business as usual, and they will release their game at the proper time, but we don't know what that game is going to be. It could be Modern Warfare 4, it could be Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, it could be a sequel to Ghost, or maybe a whole new IP. We really have no idea, but we do know, however, that various industry insiders are all claiming the same thing. They are all claiming that Modern Warfare 2 Remastered is currently in development, but we don't know much about the game. We don't know when it's going to be coming out, we don't know who's developing it, we don't even know if it's going to have a multiplayer at this point. That game is completely shrouded in mystery, and it's mostly due to the fact that Activision won't confirm or deny any of the leaks or any of the rumors. So maybe this news with Infinity Ward ties into Modern Warfare 2. Maybe it doesn't tie into Modern Warfare 2. We really have no idea. And for right now, ladies and gentlemen, that is where the story ends. I find it very interesting that these guys left the studio many, many years ago, and now suddenly they're going back, friends in tow, to help them with their new game. I wonder what that new game is going to be. And keep in mind, guys, just recently, Infinity Ward opened up a new studio branch in Poland. They're working on something pretty big over there, and I'd love to hear down there in the comments, what do you guys think that big project is going to be? And as always, I will keep you guys up to date with more information as this story develops, but until then, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave your thoughts and feedback down there in the comment section below, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.